I still insist that omena is white meat, and my love for white meat, I can't explain it. Today's episode is going to be very interesting because we're using some spoiled milk. So this is milk that I bought a couple of weeks ago, and as you can see, it's already spoiled. We are not going to discard it. We are going to use it to make some omena or maziwa. And with me here, I have my ingredients. And from this corner, I have some onions, garlic, coriander stems, coriander leaves, my cooking oil, some salt, some tomato paste, but you can also use tomatoes and tomato paste. I have my seasonings, and here I have some seasoning cube and my Rico powder. I also have my spoiled milk, and I have my omena. And without further ado, let's get started. As I earlier showed you in a previous video where we were making some omena, this is how I wash my omena. I'm going to soak it in extremely hot water 2 times, then rinse it through cold water, then it's going to be clean. And the reason as to why I like washing my omena is because it contains some sand particles, and you do not want to eat that. Also, remember to select your omena and remove the shells or any other unwanted particles that you may find in your omena. So I'm going to let this sit here, and in the meantime, let's start cooking. So once my sufuria is hot enough, I'll go in with about 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Once that is also hot, I'll go in with my onions. I'll go in with my garlic and my coriander stems. Once you start smelling the aroma of coriander stems in your kitchen, you go in with your tomato paste. And I'm going to cook this till I'm certain that my tomato paste is well done. Moments later, this is about 1 minute later, I'm back, and I can see that the progress is quite okay. So I'll go in with my seasoning cube. Then it's at this point that I'm going to add in my milk. And remember, we are using spoiled milk. And one question that you shouldn't ask is if at all it's okay to use some fresh milk. Well, I've never tried using fresh milk, but if at all you do cook with fresh milk, please tell us if the outcome was as good. I'm going to let this come to a gentle simmer, and I'll be back after about a minute or so. At this point, I'm going to add in my fish. I'll go in with my salt. Then I'm also going to go in with my Royco powder. Then I'm going to mix this. And this recipe shouldn't take long to get ready. So I'm just going to wait for my Royco powder to do its magic. And once it thickens up, I'm pretty sure that my fish is going to be ready. A couple of minutes later, and you can see this goodness that we have over here. So our fish is done at this point. I'll go in with my coriander. And I'll switch it off. Mix this, and this is ready for serving. And as you've seen, this is such a simple, easy and relaxed recipe. Haitaki mambo mingi, and I've served mine with some terere as obvious and some ugali. And let's dig in. You can see how succulent it is. Mm. 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 You have to try this recipe. Mm. This is a good one. And that's pretty much it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. I also hope you learned something new. And I also hope you're going to try this recipe. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.